Hello everyone and welcome to this new Nalios video tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can install a virtual Odoo IoT to connect your devices to Odoo. First, I'm going to explain you what is exactly an IoT. So here we are talking about virtual IoT because before Odoo had only physical IoT box available, but a virtual IoT is a software that links your Odoo database to physical equipments such as printer, scanner, or scale. The IoT enable to connect equipment, as I said just before, even if those equipment are not directly connected to internet. Virtual IoT is a software version, and before Odoo had some physical IoT that needed to be connected to use those physical equipment. But now with Virtual IoT, you can directly install the software on your Windows computer and use your local network. You have some prerequisites to use a virtual IoT. So first, you need to have a recent Windows version, so either the Windows 10 or 11. Unfortunately, right now, the virtual IoT is not working on Mac iOS. So you need to have a Windows computer. You can install virtual IoT from Odoo 16 version or above. And one biggest advantage of this virtual IoT is that it is completely free. Because before the IoT box, you needed to pay a yearly subscription, but if you decide to choose a virtual IoT, it is completely free, but you need to register the IoT to your account manager, so your Odoo account manager, so the person who is responsible of your Odoo subscription. You can find this person on your Odoo contract directly. So to use virtual IoT, you can, it will help you to connect your database to, for instance, like I said before, printers. So you can use directly your Office printers and print some document directly from your Odoo database without downloading the document first. You can also print a product label with a serial number or lot number if you want. You can also print a receipt for your shop or restaurant, and you can also use a connected scale directly. So you have to pay attention to the compatibility of your hardware because not all hardware is compatible with an IoT. But on the Odoo website, you can easily find what hardware is compatible or not. I will give you the link of this documentation. And there are some hardware like receipt printers known as EPOS that doesn't require IoT. So you can directly connect those printers to your database without any IoT. I will also give you the list of those printers. But if you have any doubt about the compatibility or whether an IoT box is needed, you can directly contact Odoo support and they will help you to to define if your device is compatible or not with an IoT, or whether it needs or not an IoT to connect it to your database. So how it works, a virtual IoT needs to be installed on a Windows computer, which is connected to the local network. All your device need to be connected to the same local network because in the other way it won't work. If you have some printers like receipt printer or office printer, you can either choose to connect them to the network or via USB. but this need to be checked if they are compatible or not with one of those methods. And one key point to avoid installing and configuring the IoT on every workstation, a single computer is enough for the whole local network. And one point to watch is that the computer who is hosting the virtual IoT is switched off. The virtual IoT won't work anymore. So it is recommended to let the computer it is recommended to not turn off this computer because the IoT won't work if you turn this computer off. So now I'm going back into Odoo. So you need to install the IoT app, which is just here. If you don't have it, you can directly go in the apps here and search for Internet of Things to download the app. Once it is done, you can go on the download page to download the virtual IoT. I will add this link into the video description if you need to install the virtual IoT. So you click on download. It will take a few seconds to download the virtual IoT. And once it is done, you can click on it. You have this, and then you can click on yes and move on. Here I will choose English. And then I have this page. So you can just follow the steps easily. You can read the terms of agreement and agree. Then you can tick Odoo IoT. And then here you need to save the where you want to download the virtual IoT. So an important advice is that here in your PC, you can click on the OS here and create a new file, which is called a new, yes, here. You can create an Odoo folder where the virtual IoT will be saved. So for the moment it is empty, but we will download the virtual IoT in this folder. So here you can click on browse, and here in the OS, you can search for the Odoo one here, which has just shown you. And then you can click on install. Here you click on yes. So it will take a few minutes to download. So we will wait for it. Okay, so now we will move on to the second part of the download. Here, so you will have this window, then you can click on next. You can read the terms of agreement and click on agree. Here you will save this Ghost script also into the Odoo folder like this. And then you click on install and you have a second part of the installing, and then you can just click on finish. So you will have this, which will be finished. You can click on next. Then you can click it. When you will click on finish, it will open the IoT, the virtual IoT homepage. And this will show that it has worked. So here you have the virtual IoT homepage. You can see, for instance, the IP address, the database who is connected to this IoT. So for the moment, we have no database. You have the pairing code that you can use to connect your database to the IoT. So this is the pairing code can be used when you want to connect them manually, but in general, it will be done automatically. And here you will see the device that are connected. So the next step that I will do is to connect the IoT to my database. So I click on the IoT app just here, and then I will click on connect. As you see, it has immediately found my IoT bus, so I don't need to use the pairing code. It will be done automatically. So I just need, yes, so here I have the virtual IoT, which is just here. And if I go back on my home page here, I can refresh, and normally now I have the URL of my database who is added here. So here I don't have any device connected, but if I had, I will see them here, and you will be also able to see them here, for instance. So here, for instance, I had refreshed my page, and now the devices are connected. I don't have a lot of them, but basically you will be able to see them all here if they are on the same network, or if they are connected through, for instance, USB to your computer, so the computer where the virtual IoT box is installed. If you want to go back on the homepage of the virtual IoT, you can also click here directly on the homepage and go in the advanced settings and click here, and you will arrive also on the homepage if you need to change. And now, as you see, you also see the 3 devices here, just here, so the same device. If one day you need to connect manually through the pairing code, the IoT box, when you click on connect here, you have a button, use pairing code, and you just need to click and paste to copy and paste, the code just here to connect the IoT box. So that's it for this video. I hope that it was clear for you. Don't hesitate to like the video and to leave us a comment. See you next time.